You should light your 11th.
Don't you wanna make
Oh yeah, you should light the one to grow on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 candles on your birthday cake.
Alright, is everybody ready to sing?
Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. We do. We love you. We do. We love you, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, I thought
Yeah, that was a good one, Sarah.
I thought you were gonna start singing the cat song.
Oh, it's your birthday today, today. Everybody say hooray, hooray. There's a Catholic in your birthday cake. It's your birthday today, today. It's your birthday today, today. Everybody say hooray, hooray. There's a Catholic in your birthday cake. It's your birthday today. He can't read, so he does not know that the cake is not for him. No.
Okay, good.
It may be his birthday too, but the chance of that is slim. Like 1 in 365 if you really think about it. Yeah. It's your birthday today, today. Everybody say hooray.
Hooray!
There's a Catholic in your birthday cake. It's your birthday today, today.
Woo!
Awesome. That was
You
great.
already blew the candles out. Alright, who would like a pound cake slice?
I want a little taste of that pound cake.
I'm gonna save mine for later.
It's the best pound cake in the whole world.
Alright.
Because it sizzles.
It is. Don't you want
a
some
grandma
pound
cake.
cake?
Pop, you want a piece?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's a grandmama pound cake.
Yeah. Happy,
I
happy
know the birthday
birthday.
girl wants a piece. You
Mm.
want the S or the E or the R or the A? Hmm?
Give me a minute.
Okay. Thank you for cleaning my candles that I will use at the next birthday. Let's see, who
Ooh,
is
she
the
liked
next
the licking
birthday?
the candles, eh?
I think it's Caleb and
Caleb is the next. Yeah, Caleb and Kyle and Papa
Yep,
are the
October,
next.
Octoberish.
They're gonna get some licked candles.
They're gonna get some lit candles.
And then
I hope those germs die by then.
And then Zora,
because
yeah.
mine's on the 21st.
I'll open one of these.
On the 21st.
Alright, so which letter?
Mhm,
You gonna take
yep.
your own?
Yours.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was an S, yes.
Cut that cake.
Nice. And would anybody like ice cream to go with their pound cake?
I would.
Okay.
Ice cream is good with pound cake.
Yes.
Oh, Zora wants some too.
Alright.
I'll save mine for later. I'm just proud of her for licking the candles.
You can have it anytime. You can have it more than once even. How about that?
Have as many times as
You
you want.
have a whole cake.
Do you want more ice cream?
Nah, I'm good.
Just ask.
I think she wants some.
True, true.
Ooh, it's not Napoleon stuff. Napoleon ice cream.
Ice.
Well, yeah, Napoleon.
It's that Napoleon ice cream.
So my grandma
They have a
used to call this Napoleon ice cream.
They
It's
have
Napoleon.
they have a type of cake.
I mean, that's what
called
Neapolitan
cake,
means.
and it's like really
Yep.
good.
It's
'cause
the
it has, like,
adjective form of Napoleon.
Oh,
I'm
Napoleon.
gonna cut Pop a piece.
You
You think we should give Pop the E?
I think the
It's like
adjective.
Alright.
vanilla custard in it,
Napoleon.
and it's like
It's Napoleon ice
It's
cream.
called Napoleon
I
cake.
say it is
They have
Napoleon.
those at the fresh market, the Napoleons. They're, yeah.
Yeah, it's Napoleon
Do they
ice
actually
cream.
put Napoleon on the ice cream?
Oh yeah, it's made from Napoleon.
Does it have his picture on it?
I kind of got.
It's museum quality.
Does the container look like his hat?
Let me get you a fork, Pop.
How are you gonna market that?
Thank you.
Awesome. Cool. Happy birthday, Sarah.
4 days late.
Yeah, I know.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Happy birthday.
I was born on the
wish you a
1st, but we
happy
celebrated
birthday.
on the 2nd, and the 3rd, and the 4th, and the 5th.
And the first.
12 days above
I know, it's
Six.
it
Yeah,
is.
the
I
seventh.
wish you happy birthday.
I
the day
apologize.
after
I
your
know.
birthday.
So,
But Sarah's gonna open her presents now.
took it off at night.
Well, okay, to sleep and to bathe, but other than that, she's not taking off the necklace.
I'm gonna eat some ice cream.
It's beautiful.
Well, that's beautiful.
Will you read it aloud? I'd like to know what it says.
I'll let you read afterwards.
Okay.
That face, man.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it's funny to laugh.
Eleanor, you got more camps coming up?
Oh gosh.
Do you?
Saturday, Sunday.
Thank you.
Yep. If it's a good sushi card, normally make me cry. Just throwing that out there.
Wow.
Yeah, no, you're holding it together real
You
well.
had a time to rest this
Now I
summer.
have to
Well,
do
on the
it
beach.
multiple times
Mm-hmm.
at school, so
But you enjoy doing
Hold
all that
together,
stuff,
girl.
don't
I do.
you? Yeah.
This time she'll be an assistant. Walking and
I'm
over.
just gonna let you use it because you can't use the egg
What's
anymore.
the
Going to be
rule?
ACIT
What egg?
Oh,
The egg squishy.
and what?
Dang,
An
Kind of
LDP?
I know.
It's leadership development program.
Okay.
It's pretty much a revamped version of the
But yeah,
CIT.
Okay.
I gave it to Emma because she.
See, before me, there was something called LITs, which were leaders in training.
Oh.
And then when
Yeah,
I
she
came
was
on,
gonna
then
fix
there
it
were
with Gorilla Glue.
counselors
We
in
have
training,
Gorilla
which
Glue
was,
and put it in
and
the
then there was
freezer.
CIT 1,
So-
CIT year 2,
We have Gorilla Glue in the
and then you had like assistant counselor,
And you trust me more than
and
her.
then like, yeah, moving up the ladder.
I've seen
stuff,
me more
like-
than her, so I can just get it.
That's good.
more than she does.
That's a lot of fun. You really get to affect a lot of young people in a positive way doing that kind of stuff. I'm really proud of you.
Her first year, which is this, she would be, helping with crafts and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
She won't be going in the woods with anybody like you did.
But you're great at crafts.
Well-
Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be around camp, kind of assisting out with the different activities, and then I'm gonna shadow cabins,
Mhm.
which is I go into like one or two cabins for the entire week. It's not like a
That's
different
cool.
cabin every single time,
That's cool.
and it's either gonna be D1 or D2.
Mm-hmm.
And basically what I'm gonna do is observe
Mhm.
and see how things work in the cabin.
Mhm.
So they're not just throwing you in just like, hey, figure it out. It's just, okay, I'm gonna put you in so you can see what you need to do
Yeah.
with this.
You can see what works for a counselor, and you can see what doesn't work for a counselor.
Yeah.
Then you decide how you would deal with those situations.
But kids, one thing
Yeah.
kids will do is keep throwing you curveballs, so
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you never know what might happen
It
next.
just depends on the kids, man.
Yeah, it depends on the kid.
And sometimes it's so weird. Like I don't know, like sometimes a kid's reaction does not tell you how they actually interpret the situation. Like I remember this really crazy banjo lesson I taught at some point with a kid. You know, it's first lesson's free. Come in, we'll try this banjo thing, we'll see how things go. And it got about 10 minutes into the lesson. I don't remember how old this kid was now. It's been like 10 years ago. He was probably about 8, you know. Anyway, it gets about middle of the lesson, and kid cannot deal with the stress of trying to do anything anymore, and literally starts to cry. I'm like, this is the end of this lesson, I guess, you know. So I just start like performing stuff for him and kind of showing like, you know, just demonstrating stuff. His first lesson's free anyway, so
Yeah.
I was just trying to make the kid feel happy. I was like, kid walked out the door. I was like, I'm never gonna see this kid again. And the next week the kid was back. Next thing I know, his sister's taking mandolin, his brother's taking guitar, and they're like a little bluegrass ensemble.
Wow.
And you're like, you just
Wait,
don't
is that the
know.
trio group that I know?
Yeah, so yeah. It's like
Like the
Natalie,
two boys. that
Natalie
all
Dustin
go?
and Colson. Yeah. But I mean, really, it's amazing sometimes because like what you think you pass on to your kids sometimes is not how they don't normally get. Sometimes the response that you get from a kid is not what they're actually taking in.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people life would be so much easier if your children came with instructions printed on their
Oh,
bodies.
sure. Yeah. I think that's true.
That's not how it
I'd lose them.
Well, remember what Carl
I like
Jung
them all.
said? He said you spend the first half of your life building your mask.
That's interesting.
That's
is.
interesting. I like the is it a Nietzsche thing that Joseph Campbell talks about where it's like, well, when you're a kid, you're a camel, and people put all the stuff on you, and they put all this stuff on you like that you got to do this and this and this and this and this.
Right.
You run in the desert and you throw it all off, and then you become a lion, like you become brave on your own or something, but you don't understand what you actually have to fight, and then you have to fight the dragon. The name of the dragon is Thou Shalt, and then once you do that, then you become yourself. Yeah. That's an interesting analogy too. It seems really similar.
Yeah.
And then what's the oh gosh. What's the other one he talks about? Is like the This I Am. It's like there's a baby crying or whatever, it's like the Buddha or whatever, like it's like this is what I am, So, and he's got some story where he starts talking about how like that's what babies are really saying when they're just crying, when they're like this I am.
I thought it was I'm hungry.
Right, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, I pooped on myself, but no, it's this
Well,
I
because
am.
sometimes babies do cry for seemingly no
Yeah.
reason. And I think maybe they're just exerting their will into the
That was
universe.
gas.
Or maybe they just
They're
do
just
it
saying,
for
I'm
attention."
here, I have feelings, I have thoughts, but I don't have vocabulary.
And it's that Buddha thing where like it's like some guys like, what's the meaning of a flower or whatever. But it's all about experiencing the now, right? And understanding that you're part of everything else, right? Deep thoughts, but yep. Pass it on.
I'm interested in the idea of like
Pass
the
it
young
on.
thing about
Yeah.
building the mask. That's such an interesting thing to think about. Because I always thought of it as like you spend the first half of your life like building armor so that you can be safe. Like right now, I don't have any of my armor on because none of you are gonna hurt me.
Right.
Right.
But there are some situations where you do have to wear your armor, and sometimes you don't have to wear all of it, but sometimes you have to wear all of it.
I had a friend of mine who used to describe it as
you know what I
hats.
mean?
You have to wear the hat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go be the teacher. Wear the hat.
Yeah.
I can be at home. I gotta wear the daddy hat.
Yeah.
And
It's
you
like the
just-
different versions of yourself you present to different people.
Yeah. Sure.
So maybe that is like a mask and
Yeah.
less like armor.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thing to
Wearing
think
the
about.
mask. The masks of eternity. Oh, have you ever seen Mythos?
No, but I saw where on Netflix
Yeah.
they're getting ready to put Memento on.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
that's a
right.
wild, wild,
Well,
wild ride.
This is actually like a Joseph Campbell
Too
thing
much for
Oh,
me.
okay.
on YouTube, and it's
What's it called?
It's called Mythos.
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 Okay.
It's hosted by Susan Sarandon,
Okay.
and
Get one little sliver.
I don't know. It's a bunch of lecture series. It's basically like Joseph Campbell. Instead of talking to Bill Moyers, it's just like him talking to a classroom of kids.
Yeah.
But if you haven't seen it, it's really good. There's like
All right.
Mythos 1 and Mythos 2,
Okay.
and it's on YouTube and it's free.
Okay.
All right.
And some of the stories are ones he covers in Power of Myth, and some aren't. So I don't know if you're interested.
It's been a long time since I watched the Power Bill. I need to do that again.
That's a really good thing. That's an awesome thing to watch.
Now, we watched yesterday. PBS has the Revolutionary War in the South.
Anthropologist by the name
I would love to see that.
Do y'all get PBS?
Oh, and the
I give the radio money,
The way
but I don't know if
talks
we're like
about really
subscribers to the rest of the stuff.
difficult
Okay, well,
subjects,
I'm a
give-
shooting star.
philosophical
We give
subjects.
like $10
Very
a month, so we
relatable
get
and
it.
I give like $5 a month, so
Yeah.
maybe I ought to give.
But anyway, if you come over sometime, it's about an hour.
Okay.
Then you learn something.
Well, I'll look into how I upgrade my thing too. That'd be neat. But yeah, I'd love to come over and watch it with you too.
He
Nova,
explains
they
very
have an
deep,
hour
deep
program on
concepts.
Nova on Revolutionary War weapons.
I like it.
I bet that's
I like
interesting,
it a
like the
lot.
muskets.
It was.
Yeah. Man, those things could not shoot well. Could
Well,
they?
they talked about the difference between the musket and the hunting rifle.
The rifle. When you rifle the barrel, you got more,
You had
a lot
the,
more accuracy.
You had the spin in the rifle for the hunting rifle,
Yeah.
made it much more accurate, but you couldn't
Yeah.
shoot it real fast.
Steve, I really think you'd enjoy Outlander because it deals with like it's like this is so weird. It's like a time travel sci-fi thing, but they cover a lot of history, and so it's interesting to see some of the
Like
history. It's not like that exactly. It's
Yeah.
like what's the main premise is so it starts out I think in there's this it's like a parallel storyline between like a World War II couple, like this is where it starts, this is where it ends, but a World War II couple, and then there's this oh gosh, like other storyline that kind of goes back to the 1700s, you know, during the Revolutionary War ish, you know, but they're in Scotland. So I don't know. It's a little gritty. I don't know if you really dig like some of the drama. It's like a historical sci-fi drama, but some of the history is really interesting. And kind of turn you on to some parts of history you hadn't heard about before.
They get into like the Highland clearings.
They deal with like the Jacobite rebellion.
Oh yeah.
They deal with like the American Revolution at the start. It's kind of like where the season we're at right now is dealing with. And like what, the rebels versus the loyalists is like, and there's so much intrigue when you really deal with it because like these are people that you know, right? Your neighbor might be the other guy, it's like the other Civil War, it's really kind of interesting. But yeah, so much of it got fought in the South, and won in the South, really, right? And so yeah, I'd love to see that. And it's a Nova show.
According to the man
It's a
from
Nova
Wisconsin.
Nova production.
Nova's got the one on weapons.
Okay.
This other one is you just do the Revolutionary War in the South or something.
Okay.
Southern Campaign, I think is what they call it.
So the Revolutionary War Southern Campaign. Okay.
It does more with the upcountry than Ken Burns just rushed right over.
But according to the historian from Wisconsin at wherever we were at,
Yeah.
that fort,
Oh yeah, Fort Moultrie.
yes, he said South Carolina is the most important state, and he's correct because I know that to be a fact. But the fact that a Wisconsin man said it,
That's what made me upset with Ken Burns.
I know. And I thought he knew what he was talking about.
I thought he was going to actually tell the
Deal
story.
with stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he did not. But Pop
Well,
found
dude.
this thing on ETV
There it is, Southern
that
Campaign of the American Revolution.
Oh,
that
cool.
actually dealt with what happened. And like Kings Mountain, you better remember that.
In order to be free.
No,
Oh, I see it before.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Newberry might have been the most important city.
Southern
of the
Campaign,
Revolutionary
remember?
War.
Yeah.
I really
I
would.
would also.
If you look at
And
it.
the thing is, we were Tories starting out right until like 1780 when they.
That's cool. I got
got
to go watch that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I was going on, when we come back from the beach, they were going, that was the weekend, they were going to have all that stuff over at
Eleanor,
Fort
do you want
Moultrie.
another story?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I was thinking about going over there and seeing that.
Yeah.
And then they said, we're expecting a crowd of 10,000 people on
What?
Sullivan's Island.
I don't think
Now-
they can
I
handle
said,
that.
you can't get 10,000
You're gonna
people.
sing the island. You're gonna have to make some more Sullivan's Island.
I've been to Sullivan's
So we
Island. You're
decided
not fitting 10,000
to
people
pass
on
on.
there.
Y'all did it good because
reasonably.
last year, when they didn't have a crowd,
Oh well, yeah. No, we went last year. We really enjoyed the guy
I
walking
wanted-
us through too.
I wanted to go back and eat at Poe's.
I did too, and that was kind of our date night plan, but it didn't work out. But
But we
we,
had a
but
good
we,
time
we,
regardless.
we had to get to what was it? Something porch. the place we
Who's
went.
porch?
Sugan's Porch. We went there with Kale one night. That was
Oh,
good.
that was fabulous.
And then, we were good. We didn't make it a Waffle House, but I'm not disappointed with
Yeah,
that.
but didn't we go there
we can
recently?
do that. Well, we can do that. Well, no.
We talked about going there.
Yeah,
But then we
several
didn't.
times.
Yeah, it was 1775. Hans, Adam's son, he was Hans, signed the Articles of Association, which was essentially the Declaration
What
of
was that?
Independence for the state of South Carolina.
Is that the first ancestor that we had that came? But he signed it Hans instead of Johann? I thought his name was Johann.
His name was Johann, but
He
they
signed it
called
Hans.
him- They called him Hans.
Okay,
And
cool.
this was before the Declaration of Independence, the individual states, and they called it the Articles of Association.
Oh, wow.
And so this was a full year before.
It's like what created South Carolina before South Carolina was a
That
state.
the South Carolina declaring its independence from,
From Carolina. At some point it was one
South
big thing, wasn't it?
South Carolina.
Well, I know, but
And
at
John
some,
Rutledge came up here to try to get Tories to sign on to this articles.
Mhm.
And through the whole state, there were 202 men who did. And
Wow.
John Adams Sumner,
was one of them. Oh my gosh.
yeah,
That was a brave man.
there was. They had broadsheets that they had printed up and they were asking for.
Wow.
The meeting in the old Dutch fort was held in his home. And had the British gotten word about all that, he could have been hung.
I'm sure.
The province of Carolina was effectively split into two separate colonies in 1712 due to vast geographic distances and different economies.
Thank you. That's what I was confused
Division
about.
was fully finalized in 1729 when the British Crown officially took control of both regions.
Ah.
The separation happened in two main stages. The vast difference
Thank you,
between the
Sera.
settlements, Albemarle, North
You're taking out
Carolina,
the
and
trash.
Charlestown in the south,
I guess
made
it was
unified
full.
government
Little
impossible.
Susu. Little Susu.
I just think that's incredible.
Little Susu.
In 1729,
Always cleaning her
George
room too. She's a
II
little OCD about
bought the
stuff.
territory from the Lord proprietors.
No, that's interesting because I wasn't sure like when that happened, so that helps me.
Well,
So 1712.
I didn't know. I didn't have to
1712.
know.
So that was only a few years after Jamestown and all
Yeah.
that debacle, all that mess.
But anyway, y'all
Wow,
are
that's really not that far ahead of English colonization in general.
Y'all are celebrating not 250 but 251.
Okay, that's funny.
Nice.
Yep.
The family is celebrating 251.
250, eh? Well,
The other people
guess
are
what?
celebrating 250. You're
Yeah.
celebrating 251.
that's awesome.
That really
That's
is.
really
Thank
cool.
you for sharing that.
Yep.
I love when you share family history.
Hans and
I
Fritz.
enjoyed finding that out. I had never heard of the articles. So.
Yep. We need
I
to
hadn't
eat.
either.
We need
I
to
never
eat some schnitzel for that. And
I'm
go to
ready.
Julia's.
I'm always ready for schnitzel.
I am too.
Drop of a hat,
It's
I'll
horrible
eat
that
it.
we have to drive an hour and a
I
half to
made,
get good
I made
schnitzel.
German potato salad yesterday.
You guys ever been to Julia's?
Oh, you'd love it.
Where
It's
is
a good.
It's about
German.
it's about a good hour. It's like it's Columbia, but it's in some
on the other-
like northeast Columbia or
Yeah,
something.
it's in a weird
It's you
Columbia.
gotta go to 26, then you go to 20, then you get off.
It's in a weird
It's in a weird
little
place, but it's
area.
really good. It is really good.
And the Epting family was also right there
So
with.
next time
Are we
go to
related
that
to
side of
Dot?
Columbia.
Are we related to Dot, like Miss
Now,
Epting?
listen, I'm a schnitzel
Well, she
connoisseur.
wasn't originally.
Their schnitzel,
Epting. She married.
100,
an Epting.
10 out of
Oh,
10.
okay.
They A
Okay.
plus.
But Pop's family was related to Eptings in several ways. But, yeah,
Okay, cool.
but he was also John Adam Epting.
John Adam Epting.
And one
That
of
sounds
them-
English. Like where do the
one of them
Eptings come from?
fought for John Adams Sumner Jr. One of the Eptings did.
Mhm.
And one of your folks fought with Marion.
Francis Marion?
Swamp Fox.
There's a TV show about that.
Is there?
Yes.
There's also a new show coming out about young.
Do you remember the
George
TV
Washington
show?
when he was like 20.
What TV show?
It's a
Francis
movie.
Marion,
There's a TV show?
The Swamp Fox.
Oh,
It's probably on Disney.
I can tell you which one.
probably so.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it was like when Davy Crockett was really big, they were
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at expanding it. So
Yeah, and they had Daniel Boone.
they had Daniel Boone, but they jumped onto the Francis Marion as the Swamp Fox, and there's a
Right.
TV show, at
Yeah,
least one
and they-
season.
And they had the Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Yep, they did. Yep, they did. And I guess Tonto, the guy who played Tonto was like an actual Indian, though, right?
I think so.
I think he was.
Yeah.
And but then oh gosh, but then there was the Cisco Kid
And Pancho.
and Pancho. Yeah, that's even better. Like the Mexican cowboys. Like yeah.
And what's amazing is I Love Lucy had Desi Arnaz. You know,
Right.
he was Hispanic.
People weren't really messed up with Cubans.
Yeah.
I don't understand, but
Because you know, works.
The mafia
Works
was
is
down
not
in
Uncle
Cuba at the
Joe's
time.
family.
well, so was what? Oh, was it the International Banana Company or whatever that was down there? Like the CIA was in there, big and heavy.
Okay.
The what are those brothers' names? They were all big into the CIA stuff.
Yeah.
Is this above 30?
I don't know. I feel like that's the Uncle Walter moment. Like we need him. Like you know those guys that started the Banana Company in Cuba. Like
Yeah, they were down there for years taking advantage of
Yeah.
South America and Central
oh
America.
yeah.
Rochambeau's army.
Yeah.
That was the third
Yeah, that's true.
support. And this is
It was like International.
nailed
Gosh, I
it.
can't remember what the freaking name of the company
I thought
was.
it's like International Fruit and something.
International Fruit. That's it.
Means he
That's
was
it.
out.
And it was the gosh, what was the name of the brothers? It was like two guys, and like one of them, I don't know, both of them were kind of in
The
cahoots,
Swamp
doing some
fought
really
against
shady
the
stuff.
and that was
with
Francis'
Cuba.
family. This Francis is the Fritz.
You know, and then there was Castro, and Castro said, "Get the heck out of here," and then we weren't friends with Cuba anymore. I guess we're still not friends with Cuba.
Here he is.
Yeah.
Dulles, the Dulles brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
John Foster Dulles.
John Foster Dulles, and he had a brother.
Yeah.
Yep, and they were both in cahoots with the CIA and International Foods. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The Dulles brothers. Man, whoa, man. I hadn't thought about that in a long time.
White Cotton was Bob's family. He was in the Battle of the Long Bridge.
But yeah, like, isn't there some connection to like Brown Brothers Harriman, like from those guys? And that carries over to like George Bush and like that whole CIA era as well. I don't know. Not that we need to talk about conspiracy theory or anything.
Later, Patriotic Little Company of John Summer. Isn't that fun? They were sort of fighting together.
That is. My ancestor.
I'm gonna
fought
move
your
that fan so we can
ancestor.
get some fresh air in here.
Okay.
That's cool.
I'll put this back.
Yeah.
I just
What
turned
you
it off
looking
so
at?
that it wouldn't blow out the camera.
No, that makes sense.
My Uncle Joe Wirtz, his ancestor fought with your ancestor in the Revolutionary.
Hey, cousin.
That's what I said to your mama.
I mean, my mom always told me to marry out of state. I didn't listen to her.
No, but he married into the family.
Yeah, he's not blood. He married Aunt Claire.
Oh, okay, well that's legit.
The Wirtzes have no blood relation to me, but they do to you.
Ah, so Clara married a cousin of mine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Turns
If
out
it's more than three, if it's over 3 generations back, it doesn't count.
it's way more than
It
3.
depends on how many
I think
crosses
it's
are in
supposed to
between
be
that.
at least
area.
45. My grandmother told my sister.
Pop,
she
you
had
want
to
some
quit
coffee or
dating
something?
Dickie Johnson for that reason.
Hey, Pop, you want some coffee?
No, thank you.
Okay. Coffee? Anybody?
I'm
No?
too hot, darn.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
Wow, that's interesting.
You're
So
not
my
gonna
people are
have
related
long.
to Joe.
Yeah, you want to go on the slip and slide? We got the citronella out there. We got the water flowing, so it shouldn't be too hot.
I could
too
light some more
buggy.
tiki torches too.
And we're gonna, if you don't want to be bothered, we can put Rosie in the game room so she doesn't like jump.
Oh, is
on
she in the
anybody.
backyard still?
Yeah,
Okay.
but Zora is fine with her. But you know, Eleanor doesn't really care for dogs.
Okay, well,
So
she normally just goes to a corner and just kind of hangs out.
Okay.
She's not, I don't know.
well,
She
if
is a bottle, we
she
can move her.
tries to sniff anybody and jump on anybody, we'll put her in the.
Yeah, okay.
We can put her up if you want us to.
I'm good.
Okay.
You're like hanging with the grown-ups today.
Mm.
There we go. We'll just get some more fresh air in here. See if that helps.
These have been in the freezer, so I don't know if they're. Are they good? Still? Okay, well, there's mints, and then these were in the fridge, so I think these are good too.
How long have they been in the?
I don't know. I think they're fine.
What you reading about there, Pop?
Read about the history of
Cuba?
Looks like
the
mints.
United Fruit Company.
Oh, snap. Dang.
These
Whoa.
have been in the fridge, but
The Banana Empire.
Where's the leaves? Did they not look like leaves?
It was like leaves.
Oh, there you go. Wanna see something
The
cool?
United Fruit Company. Yeah.
You get where
It's
they
kind of like East
overthrew the
India, though.
government.
Well, it's
They
kind of
got-
like East India stuff, right?
Huh?
Like the East India Company that was out of Britain. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like, we're a company. We
Well,
don't
they
have
got
to
the
worry about it
CIA to
anymore.
overthrow the government.
Well, you're right. Sure. For its neo-colonial practices. Yeah.
neo-colonial. My
Well, I mean, that carried over into the U.S. government too at about that same time, like back in the 50s. I mean, we were, we were doing some CIA shady
Well, the
stuff to
CIA
overthrow
people,
governments
you know,
in Latin
set
America.
up the Shah of
Guatemalan,
Iran.
Guatemalan coup, right? But some
Yeah.
of this was like the government was in on it too. Yeah, the U.S. government. Yeah. It wasn't just the banana. We got to get the government in on this too. Changed its business model in 1970. Well, that was a long time since 1899.
Yeah.
So it worked out for them, I'm sure. Wow. Are they still around?
Yeah.
Golly, you can buy stock in them. Really? I feel like we should do that.
And the what?
In the United Fruit Company. They've been around since 1899.
Yeah.
I mean, they know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're doing.
I don't have a clue what
Yeah,
they're
but
doing.
if you put your money in it, they'll probably get you some extra. Man, yeah, those the Dulles brothers, man.
Oh, they changed their name to Chiquita Brands International.
Oh! I knew there was something fishy about that little girl. Did you keep a banana girl?
Chiquita banana.
Yep. The Chiquita banana girl. I've been eating Chiquita bananas my whole life. Yeah.
Bacon. Rocking my world.
It is good bacon, man. Jeffrey got some good bacon, man. He's gonna have that onion sausage again at some point. The Dulles brothers, man. That's interesting.
Now you're on the floor. Yeah. We want to know.
Mm-hmm.
See what
Well, like one of his opinions was like the way they killed Kennedy was like how they were planning on killing Castro. So it might have been like the same CIA guys. They just did a different operation in a different country. I don't know. But then he would talk you all around the room about it, so you didn't know. Yeah, man. Whew. I know at some point I knew enough about that situation to actually talk to him about it, and at some point he just changed the subject because he was good about that. If you figured out that you knew a lot of stuff, sometimes he would just change the subject. Which was cool, because you could just keep on talking to him.
Right.
Yep. Yep. That's pretty cool. Miss that guy.
Me too.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's alright. Yep. Sarah, what you doing?
Bathroom.
Are you jumping in the thingy? Huh?
Is it just too hot to get on the slip and slide?
We haven't gone out yet.
It might be.
It is very hot.
I don't know. I cleaned the thing. I put down a bunch of bug stuff, and right now it has a bunch of soap suds in it because I put palmolive in it to clean it.
Nice.
And then I took most of the, stuff that looked kind of dirty and dumped it out. So I'm not sure exactly what it looks right now.
It might just be soapy.
It might be soap. You could go check it
You have
out.
a bath. and
You
just
want to go
look
check it
inside.
out? You want me to go check it out for you?
We
I don't know.
should do it just to get used to it before Alice gets
You
here.
want me to try it first?
You can.
I mean, I can, but
You
you
gonna
want me
slide
to.
down?
I can't. Nah,
I
I'm
don't
too
think-
heavy
I
for the
don't-
slide.
Oh, it
I
won't
don't
hold.
think he's light enough for that.
I didn't know how.
I'm not light enough for the slide.
Okay. I didn't know.
We just
That was a
did it
really
to
polite way of
just
saying
get
it, I
used to
think.
the water
That was
before Alice
very
gets here.
thoughtful and kind.
The slide isn't strong
You and your
enough.
kindness.
You're supposed to say the slide isn't strong enough to support me. I saw this woman talking about how we can be so negative about ourselves, oh, my legs are too big for these pants, but instead of saying that, you say these pants are too weak for my strong legs.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Isn't that better?
That's a cool way of looking
These
at
pants are too weak for my
heard you
strong
this
it.
legs.
That's a cool way of looking at it.
I heard you say a word this morning.
Oh, I'm sure you heard me say several words while I was out in the yard.
No, in the house.
Huh?
In the house.
In the house? While I was probably doing something for somebody else while
It
I really
was-
wanted to do something different. Maybe. I don't know. What
It
did I
was this
say?
word.
No.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll give you $1.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
If you heard me say it, I believe you. I trust you. Now, did you do any tutoring this week? That looks like a no. Did you do your art class on Monday? That looks like a no as well.
Fine.
My alarms got.
I don't actually owe you any allowance this
I know
week.
you don't, but you don't want one for cussing.
I turned my alarm off at the beach, and when we got back, I forgot to turn them back on. So we just
No.
missed everything
No.
this week.
Well, we need to call Belinda and schedule it.
I talked to her.
Okay, cool guy.
And I
That's-
immediately turned all my alarms back on.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'm sorry, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're doing so good with all that. We need to finish reading. You're working on Guts. You already read Guts, so.
Yeah.
I need to read some more of The Hobbit so you can get completely bored and go to sleep. Although the movie's really good. I just watched the movie.
Good.
But I watch the movie.
Let's watch the movie.
It's
That might be
so
more fun
good.
anyway. It's really good.
She was kind enough
How
to
about
take a
Ari?
play date with me.
Oh, good. Good. I saw her hanging out with Trish a lot too, man. Did you guys do a day? Oh, what did you do? Oh, you're talking about Sarah. Oh, I thought you were talking about Belinda. Like last time I showed up at Belinda's house after dark to pick up something somebody told me to pick up. She was like, "Who the hell are you?" You know, because it was like after dark and she didn't know who I was, and she had ridden up with Trish McDonald. I was like, "Hey, Trish, how's it going?" Can't remember exactly what it was. I had to pick up something.
The cards, probably.
The cards. I had to pick up the cards for the week.
Yeah, Tuesday, Sarah
She wasn't
went
expecting me in her house. So,
That's an ouch.
well, it was okay. Yeah, they were coming in. But it was cool to see her and Trish hanging out.
Should be ashamed.
with. Yeah, look at this picture your mom found.
Who is that?
Huh? What is this?
And I was going through some graphics yesterday and we saw that picture.
Yeah, invite
I
Eleanor,
said,
please.
That looks a lot like me. Who is that?
Because she brought her swimsuit.
Huh?
Okay.
The next one.
All right. Hey,
The
Eleanor.
next one.
Hey, Eleanor.
Oh, the direction?
The girls are going to go on the slip and slide. Do you want to go?
Sure.
Okay. You can change in the bathroom or in Sarah's room or in my room, whatever you want to do.
Oh.
It looks like months.
Is that
She
Ralph? Huh? Is that Dad? Is it? Really?
His dad.
Well, yeah. Hey, it's your dad.
Yeah.
It's you.
But is that you on his head?
Some child.
Is that you on his head?
I don't know.
Because it kind of looks like Ralph. Is that you or Ralph?
That looks more like Ralph.
Yeah, it looked like more like Ralph.
Was it the guy holding
But yeah,
the
yeah.
baby looks more like him.
That kind of looked like me.
It does.
Yep. Wow.
Even the ear.
Well, yeah, I guess y'all named me right then. Man,
Doesn't that look like
it does.
I both just,
I'm like, who's that?
yeah,
That's down at the lake too, isn't it?
yeah.
Yep. That's on the ridge. That's like near the cabin or something.
Yeah, it was right in front of the cabin.
There you go.
Maybe that's the-
Wow. That's a
I mean,
cool
it's
picture.
not cold.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
That's a cool picture.
Just stop. You just, you look crazy. I decided to get a picture of that. and show
Yeah.
you.
I like all those old films of you and your dad, you know, and the family growing up. Those are cool.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is like when he pretends that the teddy bear is smoking.
Oh yeah.
That's a funny one. Yeah. And the Santa Claus stuff, like in front of the Christmas tree. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have all those old scraplets in the blanket closet, the blanket chest upstairs. So one Sunday we went and just play.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
We had little souvenirs, like there was a little bag, a tiny little bag of salt.
I would love to do that.
And
One of the things we used to do at Nanny's house was go through her big thing of pictures. She had a cheese box. You know, cheese used to come in big round wooden boxes, and she had one of those cheese boxes filled to the brim with pictures from a million years ago all the way to now.
I remember that box.
And we would
Yeah.
always get on the floor and dig through it.
Yeah,
it
those
was
were
it was
cool.
my favorite thing to do.
Those were cool.
well, I've got some of those in that chest in the inn
Okay.
from us. My mother has her chest. It's her family. And then
Wow.
we have the blanket chest with rings.
Wow.
And then I have 3 boxes with doll stuff that's stacked up.
Wow.
I keep thinking that I need to give that to you. It's like your baby book and that kind of stuff.
Oh, I remember some of that stuff. Yeah.
But I have not.
Had everybody's phone numbers in it.
Yes,
Had
the little
Baba's
book-
phone number just in case I needed it.
The little book that you made with
Yeah.
everybody's phone.
Yeah, and Gramps' number and
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I remember that.
But in orange construction paper like that.
That was cool. Yeah. Thank y'all.
And the
pretty
little
cool.
play phone.
Yeah, with the play phone. I remember that
Yeah,
the play phone.
that's one way
It's
they
like-
taught you numbers.
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Granny used to take me to the graveyard to learn how to spell my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in the cemetery with my grandma too.
Yeah.
I still go over there sometimes and eat lunch with her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll sit in
I'll
my
go over
car
and hang out.
and like eat French
I'll
fries.
go see Neil and yeah, and then go over and see Uncle Walter and Granny.
Always take the Fleetwood Mac CD.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Somebody else had taken a flower yesterday.
Well, they might have needed it more than he did.
No. They put it on Granddaddy Walter's bed. I didn't know who it might be.
Oh, huh. I don't know. I haven't been out there in a while. We used to walk there every day. Me and Mike were like walking. Hmm?
I don't know who it was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We go out there, might get to say hey to Lucy. She's out there. And
What a
her friends
tragedy
out
that
there.
was. My God.
Some kind of
It's
bacterial.
meningitis.
Meningitis. Yeah, she died like in her, she was like 21 or something like that.
Who was
Yeah.
it?
Ruthie Reed, Mike's
Mike's
sister.
sister.
Come to find out, she was his half sister. like Laura had her with another man, kind of, but then Larry married her.
What?
Yeah. So Ruthie was actually Mike's half sister.
When
But he
did
didn't
Mike
find that out until like she was dead, and I think his mom had died. And
Holy
Larry
cow.
was like, oh yeah, by the way, I thought you knew. Kind of thing.
They should have kept that to themselves after that amount of time.
I don't know. You can't explain people. People just don't do what people do. His dad.
Apparently his dad
Larry
is real
told him
mean.
that. But his dad told him a bunch of crazy stuff. His dad had a bunch of money in the. According to Mike, his dad had a bunch of money in the bank. On his deathbed, he wouldn't give the PIN number so they could get the money away from the hospital to pay for all the medical bills he had at the end or whatever. So he's just like, screw you guys, you know, messed him up with the cabin and all that other, a whole bunch of stuff. Nobody. Nobody. But I always remember him being kind of a cool guy. I mean, I don't know. So, anyway. I don't know. But Mike has some interesting stories about Larry at the end, and you're like, man, that's horrible. You know, but that's between him and his dad, I guess, at this point. I mean, huh? Oh man, they were all great. Like Laura, I remember Larry showing me stuff on guitar when I was a kid, and I remember I got into a phase where I wanted to, I wanted to install new stuff in my car, you know, a new car stereo. And one of the things that I really liked a lot was the EQ, you know, an equalizer.
Okay.
So you get to decide how much bass you wanted in mids, and you know, so I was really big into, oh yeah, I'm gonna, you know, take whatever I'm listening to in the car, and I'll be able to control the sounds I'm hearing on my own terms, you know, just whatever you're listening to. I don't know if you got into EQ stuff. Anyway, so at some point I remember mentioning that to Larry, and he was like, well, you don't trust the engineer? I was like, shoot, man, hold on. Maybe you're right. I always like having more bass and more treble, but maybe I should just leave it level and see what the engineer actually intended.
That's how I feel too. Like, I just turn on the radio and whatever comes on is what I'm meant to hear.
Yeah.
People are out there and they know what they're doing.
Yeah. I had all these sound manipulation devices in my car, and he was like, are you sure you don't want to just like listen to what
Just
they
listen to
wanted
the
you to
radio.
hear? You know, one day, and it's like, oh, that's words of wisdom. Thanks, Larry. So, he was a neat guy. And all the video stuff that he did for the band, and I remember him being a really nice guy, but I think he had, I don't know, like him and Mike had some things happen, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You know, Mike can be hard.
Mike's a hard dude anyway.
So it could be that.
It may just be Mike being Mike.
It could, yeah.
We normally just kind of explain that way.
We didn't get to hear Larry's side of that, did
That's
we?
true. Nope, sure didn't. Nope, that's true.
So there could be something else.
That's true. Yep. But
I can't imagine what.
I don't know, man. But I always remember him doing a lot of really good stuff for a lot of good people. And Laura's really
And
sweet.
you know, he may have decided that if he wanted to make sure his grandchildren got everything, he may have set stuff up in a trust for them.
I don't think he did that. No, he put a second mortgage on some of the property that they own, so it's just lost. You know, they had that house in Prosperity, just gone. They had the cabin out at Molly's Rock.
Yeah.
He like gone. Yeah, it wasn't even something Mike had an option to get. So
They worked so hard on building.
I know Mike literally helped him build that house. I know. Yeah. So
That's rough.
anyway, yeah, that's pretty rough when you help your, you know.
All right.
Anyway.
It's 4:30. I'm gonna go pick up the pizza.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ooh. Sounds good. You got the card?
Yeah.
Okay. Want some combination? 'Cause Kira does. Kira, get a combination if you want one. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, we used to walk out to Rosemont almost every day and just like say hey to Ruthie and his grandmother.
I used to walk by there and didn't go through it.
Yeah. It's a good walk.
That's where ladies are walking.
Right on. I used to walk out there and say hey to Neil, and then I'd walk the other side of the graveyard, you know, and say hey to Uncle Walter and Granny and Gramps and Bob. And normally stop by and say hey to Steve McCutcheon on the way, you know. He's kind of in the middle, on the backside. He's on the backside. If you go like where Granny and Uncle Walter are, if you drive down the rest, you know, to where it cuts over, you drive about midway down, he's on the left ish. I don't know how easy that is to find with those directions, but he's over there somewhere. Something was going on with his tombstone for a little bit. His stone kept on moving. So I kept on putting it back where it was supposed to be. You know, you have to move it a couple inches.
He wasn't ready to go.
You know, man, I'm sure he's not. He's not. He's ready to come back.
I'll take it.
Yeah, me too. He's a cool guy. Yeah. Mark Twain. I think that's the first show I saw him do. Like at the college.
One-man show.
The one-man show. Mark
Yeah.
Twain one-man show.
He was good.
Although I'm not sure if that came before or after he did the fortune teller at Reuben for a Halloween thing one year.
He also did Telltale Heart. Remember?
Oh, I remember that at Newberry Academy.
For fun.
Yeah, but I think before
Oh,
that,
scary.
I think this was before that. One year he was the fortune teller at the Halloween carnival at Reuben. I don't know how. Michael tried. He went to Reuben. I didn't go to Reuben.
Okay.
So I was hanging out with Michael. He was like, "Yeah, we gotta go over the." So I was like, "Cool, it's a Halloween carnival. You know, like Boundary Street. You just go room to room, and they set up something different in every room." And I just remember Michael went in first. And he came out. He's like, "Man, he's all ready for you." And I go in there. I'm like, "All right, cool. Tell me my fortune, you know." And he's like, "Your name is Walter Summer," and told me a whole bunch of other stuff that like I've never seen this guy before. I was like, "Crap, man, this guy can like, he knows." So come to find out later, he'd asked Michael like, "Who's your friend about to come in the room?" You know.
He played Santa Claus on WKDK for years.
Oh, really? Yeah,
He
that's
always
cool.
called every year
Mm-hmm.
to tell Santa Claus what you wanted.
Uh-huh.
And he
That's
was a
hilarious.
regular reader of the column.
That's hilarious. So he knew all kinds of stuff about me.
All kinds of stuff. about
Wow,
it.
I was a
Just in the
celebrity
column.
and didn't know it. Oh, well. He was a cool guy.
As Buffy said, Newberry famous.
Yeah, he was a cool guy.
He made a believer out of you, huh?
Well, he did at a very young age. But it was interesting to know him as like a high school teacher too, you know, and doing drama with him and doing plays with him. And yep. The funniest story though is that one that I've got where he was talking about filling out the application. You know, I think it was for workshop or something. And was the question. I've told you this before, but the question's like, "Will you perform in the nude?" And Steve wrote in, "If you can take it, I can." I feel like my life sometimes is like that. That's a good answer to everything.
Yeah.
Can you dubba? Well, if you can take it, I can. Kind of like one of those Toad moments. Well, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be doing something else. So,
And when I asked him about cleaning the oven at the cabin, he concluded that by saying, "And at least doing this, I'm sitting down."
see,
So
look on the bright side.
He was, I'm doing this,
Yeah.
I'm sitting down.
Look on the bright side. Well, that's a good picture of Granddaddy Walter.
Seriously,
He does
my
kind of
mouth-
look like me if I
my
did
mouth
this.
My mouth fell open. Ellen was same time, the same.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I've been confused for Rob Davis though too. Me and Rob look a lot alike.
Not as much as he looks like Marty.
Oh yeah.
He and Marty.
Oh yeah, no, him and Marty look, yeah. But like all three of us walk into a bar, somebody be like, "You guys brothers?"
Yeah, I bet so.
Yep. I know it's happened to me and Rob before at Lucy and Earl's.
Really?
Man, is this your brother? Who's this guy? Yeah. Well, Rob was just visiting, and I was like, "Let's go down to Lucy and Earl's." Who's this guy? He looks just like you. Yeah. Good times. Pass it on.
My mother always said she had the best looking grandchildren and great grandchildren in the world. And,
That's
I
sweet.
just can't dispute that. Not going to dispute that.
Mm-mm. Well, I appreciate it. Well, thank y'all.
Of course, she didn't dispute Ethel about anything anyway.
No, of course not. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's right.
That's not what you do.
Mm-mm. No, I'm
Thank
really.
y'all again for making time.
Oh, thank y'all for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for the beach. Oh gosh, thank y'all for having us. I think that's really a joy. Like really, we
Well,
look.
I'm glad y'all enjoy it.
Kira said we look forward to that more than Christmas, and we kind of do.
Yeah.
It's nice to be there with everybody all together for that long. You know, it's
That's
nice.
how we look at it too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
at Christmas, everybody's so busy. We don't get to.
Man, I really appreciate Martin this year because me and Caleb don't really get a good chance to hang out or do fun stuff. It was really nice of him to take us out to Top Golf and suggest the helicopter ride. We did too. Yeah, man, no, that sounds great. Like we just me and Caleb never find enough time to do stuff like that anymore. I mean, when he was younger, it was easier to find time.
He sent me a message that said something about Nessa. It was Henry and Neville, but his spelling, he spelled correction. You know how when you write something,
Oh,
it
yeah.
spelled it Nestle, Nestle, Nestle and Henry. And I told him
Nestle Henry.
Nestle and Henry.
Sounds like a candy bar.
I know. And I told him that was perfect because Buffy always said that Neville eats like an unsupervised 10-year-old.
I'll catch up with you.
And, so if Martin wants to call him Nestle, that's fine.
That's fine with me. Well, I wish I'd gone with him the day before. I'd never been to Top Golf before, and I don't even know like when that came up in the conversation, honestly. But it made more sense just to go ahead and go to the beach.
We were unpacking. He talked with him about that.
Oh, okay, right. Well, I'm glad he gave it another shot the second day. It was a lot of fun to go with Caleb, like and just kind of hang out. Man, the helicopter ride was crazy. You ever been in a helicopter?
Yeah.
Yeah, helicopter's crazy.
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon.
Man, I can't even imagine what that was like. Oh gosh.
It was beautiful.
Wow.
But they say at different times of day the canyon looks totally different.
Oh,
We
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to go back at a different time, but we never did. We didn't get-
That's cool. I've never been in a helicopter before. That was crazy. Really, I felt like I was in Willy Wonka's magic elevator. You know, just like, shh, I was just floating.
That was where Danny that was Danny's service.
Right on. Well, I knew he was a mechanic, so I guess he flew in helicopters a lot, eh?
He flew home a couple of times.
Oh, I didn't know he flew them.
No, he flew home on them.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay,
But he
right.
still would have to test them to make sure that they were fixed right.
Right on.
He could stand out on our porch. If he heard a chopper and we were in here playing cards, he would run out to the porch and he'd stand there and he'd listen and he could tell you what kind of helicopter it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
From listening to the engine.
From listening to how the engine.
Yeah, wow. That's cool.
It was pretty amazing. Now,
Yeah.
we wouldn't know any better. He put up his
Right. He'd be like, oh, yeah, that's a DC-7, something, Huey, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know any better, but
Wow.
I kind of tend to believe it.
Yeah, sure.
He had to know by listening to what was wrong with him.
Yeah.
He was trained in this.
Yeah.
Pensacola.
That's pretty cool. Now, Neil was just an auto mechanic, right?
Yeah.
But did Danny learn how to be a mechanic
he
from
was
Neil?
A body man. He fixed when you had a dent in your car.
Oh, he was a body work
He was
guy.
a body work.
Did he do engine stuff too?
He could, I guess. But
I mean, I didn't know
he
if
was-
Danny like learned anything from Neil working on cars or anything. Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So he just taught him how to be a mechanic in the army
Now,
or in the
Danny
Marines. I'm
did-
sorry.
Yeah, Danny I think he did know schematic stuff too. I think he did know the plots. I think he did
Yeah.
repair
'Cause
all
he
that.
came out and was an engineer down in
Yeah.
Savannah,
Yeah,
right?
and Danny could repair engines and that kind of stuff on helicopters.
Yeah.
Daddy was trained as a paratrooper in the Marine Corps, but he never was involved in, not that I know of. See, he was mainly infantry, like when they landed on Virginia, when
Yeah.
they landed on Guadalcanal, he was mainly the same kind of guy.
Wow.
Yeah. But he was trained in the paratroopers and
Wow. Rod Serling was a paratrooper, but he was an army guy. He wasn't
well,
Marine.
he could jump out of planes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he could.
I thought helicopters were crazy. Jumping out of a plane with a parachute?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's what he was trained in.
Man.
But like I said, when they were in the Pacific, they didn't use helicopters. They had to land on. They landed on the beaches.
Mm.
So that's what he was assigned. to
Wow,
do.
I was just reading a story. God, like I guess that was yesterday about like when they dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, there were 12 American prisoners of war that were killed also in the
I didn't
bombing.
know that.
And Obama visited Hiroshima, and they have a monument there, and he did the dedication like during part of his presidency at some point. There was a Japanese guy who survived the Hiroshima bomb.
And
Who?
he went to Nagasaki and survived that.
This is a different guy.
Oh, okay.
He survived the Hiroshima dropping, and he found out about the American prisoners of war and researched their families.
Oh my God.
And then, yeah, it was a good story.
The book Hiroshima is
Yeah.
really good.
I haven't
John
read it.
Hersey. It's
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
See, Daddy had been wounded on the road, and he'd gone to Triple Hospital in Hawaii and recuperated. And then what they were doing is taking seasoned people
Oh, right on.
to train for the invasion of Japan.
I gotcha. Yep, that's
and
right.
he was one of the seasoned people that they were. See, he don't.
I mean,
he
that-
want to put.
And your dad was training to drop bombs on them, right?
He flew a P-38. That's a fighter plane.
Yeah, so he's gonna protect the bombers dropping fire bombs on Japan. I mean, right? I mean, that was the plan before they dropped the bomb, right?
Well, they were dropping. They were dropping. They were. Once they captured some of those islands, they were able to fly to Japan, bomb them, and get back without running out of
See,
fuel.
they had to have
Yeah.
Iwo Jima so
Okinawa
that they
was the
could
big
refuel.
Mm.
But they had to have Iwo Jima and Guadalcanal, those things, so that they could refuel.
Yeah.
But once they got Okinawa, they could fly bomb Japan, and then they could get back
Come
without
back.
refueling.
Gotcha. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's wild.
And the Japanese had spent so much time building airplanes and stuff like that, they did not spend any time on fire defense.
Oh gosh, man, paper houses.
Yeah.
Paper houses. Literally.
Not in this idea.
No.
And no resources for fire defense.
Yeah, oh gosh, like I mean, there was a big bomb, didn't they? They firebombed Tokyo like crazy, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They didn't count on the Americans being able to get to them because of the ocean.
No.
They didn't think that we would be able to get there.
Yeah.
Jimmy Doolittle's raids,
The bombers.
yeah, that was a total surprise to them. They did not anticipate that,
Yeah.
which is one of the reasons they wanted to get rid of the they didn't,
Yeah.
they just didn't anticipate.
Yeah. Wow. No, I didn't know Granddaddy was a paratrooper. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
He was trained as a paratrooper, but like I said, he never.
Used to jump out of planes.
They were training him to lead a little company or whatever you call it. He would have been in charge of so many men going in
Yeah.
to the invasion of Japan. And essentially it was going to be house to house, bayonet,
Crap, man.
hand to hand combat.
Yeah.
Because they had told, the emperor had told them that they would all be murdered and raped and tortured and all that.
Yeah.
And so there were people who were going to be committing suicide and fighting with rocks or whatever.
Yeah.
Trying to kill the Americans.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what they were told.
Yeah.
And so they were training out in California for the invasion of Japan when the bombs dropped. And see, Dad had already survived Iwo Jima, Guadalcanal, Bougainville. And as a matter of fact, he said the fighting on Guadalcanal was worse for him than Iwo Jima.
Really?
Yeah, the Guadalcanal was really.
Wow.
Anyway, I think his luck was probably running out. I think if he had been in the Japanese invasion, I don't know that he would have made it. So when people talk about, like Lizzie's daughter Catherine, remember at Christmas 2 or 3 years ago, she was talking about how terrible it was we used the nuclear bomb.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, she was on her high horse about the United
She's a little
States.
crazy anyway.
Yeah. She was a lot crazy. But I'm sitting there, I wouldn't be here. Robert wouldn't be here. Danny wouldn't be here. None of us would have been here if it hadn't.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of grateful to Mr. Turner for having the
Shoot,
guts
man.
to
I
do
mean,
it.
people don't realize how powerful that kind of weapon is. You know, we've got stuff that'll kill you 15 times over, whatever it is now. I mean, and they don't realize what that is like either. And then they're playing with freaking fire with damn Russia. I mean, they got those weapons. They could nuke the Ukraine, but I guess they want to keep people, you know.
Well, they know if
Resources.
once they unleash that,
It's
will be
over. It's
unleashed
freaking
on
over.
them.
Man, I was reading the story the other day about the guy. There was in the 80s. They had a false alarm in Russia, and there's this one guy who was in charge of like the air missile defense thing. They thought there was like 3 American nuclear missiles like shooting towards Russia, and he was like, "Well, it's probably a false alarm. Let's wait." It ended up being like a reflection off a cloud. Dude was like, his orders were to freaking punch the button. I mean, but it's like fail safe, right? You just don't. Gosh, I mean, what kind of crazy pressure is that, you know? There's some Twilight Zones that kind of cover some of that too, but...
If they can bomb us, but the cloud, the way the Earth's rotation does, and the currents and the winds, the cloud can come right back at them. The fallout.
Oh, yeah, the fallout in the air, sure. Yeah, I mean, we are rotating on an Earth. That's true.
My understanding is it can come right
That's
back
an
on
interesting
them.
question. I'll have to ask Wayne Bass that. Like, he's one of the science teachers at the academy. He'd really dig that. He writes science fiction stuff too, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
cool.
that, depending on, because when they did the nuclear testing out west, remember they told us.
Yeah,
we
Los
couldn't-
Alamos.
Yeah, we couldn't eat the snow because we're sort of on the parallel with them.
Huh.
And because of the way the wind currents had gone out, that we were receiving some of the.
Right, it's like you're doing it to yourself. I mean, is that, yeah.
I just think that it's, and Putin's stupid enough and crazy enough, and so is Trump. They might actually unleash that. I think they're building nuclear safe housing for them and their family. I think that's why
Lead
we need
houses for...
the ballroom is.
Oh, I'm sure he already has some kind of bunker. I mean, I'm sure it beats the hell out of whatever Trump doesn't have anymore because he destroyed it for himself.
No, but
That
that's-
was real
that's
smart.
That's what Trump's doing. He's expanding.
Well, but he'd actually have to... They have to start construction for him to have one.
Oh, they've already started.
Okay, well,
construction.
I feel that, but I don't know. It seemed like such a dumb thing to do. Let me show you where the bunker's going to be, so you'll know where to drop the bomb. Like,
It was to expand.
I'm sure, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like that makes. I don't know.
It has hospital facilities in it.
I'm sure it did before.
It's like,
I mean, it's probably like
it wasn't big enough for his whole family.
right on. Well, it was big enough for Obama's family.
True.
And Bill Clinton's family and George W. Bush.
But it wasn't big enough for the entourage that he's gonna need.
Or whatever he wants to do with himself.
You know, he needs
I can't wait till all that gets over with.
He needs a worshipful entourage.
He needs to go get lost somewhere in some country that cares.
And so I think I'm gonna really.
Okay, I'm so sorry about the allergies and stuff.
Listen,
I mean,